Muslim Aid is one of the world's biggest and most active Islamic charity organisations. It sends emergency and reconstruction aid around the world, financed mainly by UK donors. When cyclone Nargis struck Burma in May of this year, they responded immediately.
We were within 48 hours, we made all our preparations, and then a couple of days later, on the 10th, we were on the ground. The cyclone struck on the 3rd of May, 3rd, 4th of May, and then we were on the ground 10th of May. But we had been actually in contact with our local groups from the day one.
After the cyclone struck, Muslim Aid immediately appealed to its network of 100,000 donors, and within days, water purification units and 10,000 parcels of food aid were on their way.
We've got a very vibrant, active donor community. So whenever we are closely connected with them through electronically, through ethnic channels, through regular leaflets and letters that we are writing to them. So they are quite in tune and quite connected. So any disaster happens, we immediately respond right to them through electronically. We raised over £255,000 as of today. But this money mainly came from the communities through electronic appeal, through advertisement, through live appeal on the TVs, and the letters, and the mosque street collection, mosque to mosque collection. Very many mosques were active. So you can say that a large part, overwhelming majority, are coming from the Muslim community in Britain.
Staff at Muslim Aid's East London headquarters are used to working long hours to direct emergency operations across the world. As one of the world's largest, most respected Islamic aid organisations, they're also involved in long-term reconstruction projects.
I think perhaps it is one of the major Muslim international development agency, one of the mainstream Muslim development agency. As we have been able to work with World Bank, we have got a big project, over $6 million program of flood mitigation program in Aceh. We have got programs with UNDP, UNICEF, World Health Organization, Asian Development Bank, European Commission, humanitarian organizations. So we have worked with a huge number of institutions, and that is the phenomenon over the last 3 years. So we are emerging as one of the major player within in the scene, in the development scene, with an Islamic ethos of serving humanity irrespective of their caste, creed, and color and religion.
Although less than 5% of Burma's population is Muslim, it hasn't prevented Muslim Aid from giving generously to help victims of Cyclone Nargis. They also have long-term plans to stay there if allowed.
We would like to stay there, and we are negotiating with the government to get a longer-term MOU or registration. If it is obtained, then of course we will stay there longer, because there is an enormous need of integrating this response with the disaster preparedness, risk reduction interventions, and you cannot do it within 1, 2, 3 months. You can feed people, you can make people survive, and then you need to do more reconstruction and mitigation activities, and that's what the priority is.
With over £250,000 already raised, the team at Muslim Aid is continuing to collect money for Burma, as there is still much work to be done to help the estimated 2 million Burmese who have been displaced by the floods.